Utes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these. Single week, and we talk about different guys, and this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field. Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And, guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from him up to this.
There's a crease. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll run it. It's Murray. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Utes! Looking for the time with the extra point. There's nothing like seeing the hardest working guy on the offense get in for 6.
The big physical guy that blocks 99% of the time. You don't give him the ball very often. Reward the big fella for blocking his tail off. Gotta like that.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Grab behind the line. It's Carter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Alexander. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Utes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside. It's Murray. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. The Utes will go for it here on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big fourth down stop.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that timing.
And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Well, that's about as risky as he can get as a head coach. Early in the game, fourth down, deep in your own end, and you go for it. Nice job, offense.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Clark. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. To the air. It's Rooks. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham. Good execution. And they've got it at the 33. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. Nice move there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They believe they can run right here. Nice move there. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Motion from the wideout. This is a designed run. Can't get him to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Rooks. Under fire. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. To change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabs it in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Off play action. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough. Make a better decision. Do not throw into double covers. He got lucky that was an interception.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Mitchell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Rooks. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Complete in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Mitchell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hit as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Utes will send out the punt unit. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rooks. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll move the wide receiver. Sweet cut there. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Intercepted, and the defense will set him up. Touchdown, Utah! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And here's the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They go right back to him. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with the Delaware Blue Hens taking on the number 16 team, the Michigan Wolverines.
Fielded in the end zone, it's high. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, North Dakota State. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Offense in a split backfield. Using his legs, it's Murray. Maybe a crease. Quick step and go. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Utes are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Carter. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Utes with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Utes! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Creates a little space. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Rooks. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll try it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. It's complete on the right side. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, North Dakota State! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Gentry. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Utah. The extra point here would tie the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Back to throw, it's Rooks. Stepping to the right. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Mitchell. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, North Dakota State! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Murray. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Flips it out to the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Carter. there, gets him the first down, and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Martin. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carter. Could not make his way to the corner.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Utes line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as...
Could be an alley. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On the ground, it's Mitchell. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Mitchell.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Rooks. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. The yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
Working the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Carter. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Finds his back in the middle. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. He wants it all. This is caught for the way touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. And David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like